Well, a very good morning, community. I hope this finds you well. To expand on some of our recordings that we've been doing recently, we wanted to do one today on the P&L template exemplar. For those of you that are current coaching clients or those that are on our online courses, you should have access to this in your Coach Accountable in your whiteboards. If you don't have that and see this today and have not got access, please let us know and we'll pop this into your account for you. But we thought also for those in the community that are not involved with our current coaching or an online course that we would take you through our P&L exemplar. We are coming up to the start of a new financial year, and it is a really good time to make sure that the P&L that you are using for the 12 months ahead really fits the bill in terms of the way it's been designed and laid out. Often in our work with hospitality business owners, many of our clients have just picked up a template that the accountant has given them. And although there's often nothing wrong with that, sometimes it's just not as well laid out as we would like the clients to be. And once they see ours, they adapt and really like ours a little bit more, just because it really lays out the way that a hospitality owner needs to think about the numbers, and it gives them an opportunity to review the P&L in a very succinct and clear way. So I'm just going to take a little bit of time here, a minute or two, to walk you through our P&L exemplar and give you some ideas about how you might shape yours as you move to a new financial year. So first of all, you'll see the top is the income area. And the percentages on the right, don't worry too much about those. We just use those when we're coaching clients. But to show you mainly the list on the left-hand side. So in income, that can be split, but if we look at the basics, we've got food sales, beverage sales, and interest earned during that period of time. So that's the top line. You can break that down into function food, function sales, out catering, a list if you need to, but at its basics, those would be the three to go in there. Then this is where it starts getting interesting, and you may see there, and for some of you who haven't done our courses or had coaching, this cost of goods area can come across and be a bit of a shock to a lot of people. But this is what your P&L should look like when it comes to the cost of goods sold area of your P&L. It is split up into two areas. One is food and one is beverage. And we've got the key aspects of opening food balance and closing food balance from the monthly stock takes. So opening from last month's end of stock take, last month's stock take, and closing being the stock take that you've just done. And in between that, the food and purchases and the production costs related to that food. So they live, and it's the same for both in terms of food and beverage. And it really lays out that if you're doing cost of goods properly, that is what that cost of goods area on a P&L should look like. If you haven't got opening and closing balances, it means you're not stock taking. And if you're not stock taking, you are not getting accurate cost of goods in your P&L. Then we move on to wages. You can see that in our best practice exemplar, this is split up into operational wages, PIP, the Performance Incentive Program, and training we put under there as well. And that will give you what your total operational wage cost, not total wages, but total operational wage cost. And then underneath that, what your gross profit will be, what's left over once you've paid cost of goods and paid operational wages. And then we have a list of overheads in alphabetical order. You can see a list there as I scroll through. We've got accounting, further down, entertainment, general expenses, maintenance, and a couple to look out for managers' wages. So the managers' wages, when they're not doing operational work, goes in there, and owners' wages, when they're not doing operational work, also goes into there. Professional development, your rent and training, and so it's nice and ordered and in an alphabetical order. And I'll just go through that list again so that you can see what's on there. And then down the bottom, it will show you what your total overheads are, and then your net operating profit, followed by your business tax and shareholder drawings, which will leave you with your net profit percentage. So we hope that this is a helpful insight into seeing what a P&L exemplar from the hospitality company looks like, and you could use that to think about shaping your P&L for the year ahead. Thank you and have a great day.